Hey there everyone, and welcome to my tutorial series for the iniBuilds A310 for Microsoft's 40th anniversary update. Having flown this plane in X-Plane 11, I'm quite experienced with it, so I'm going to go through the full procedure on a flight from Toronto to Montreal, including cold and dark startup, takeoff, climb, cruise, descent, approach and landing, and then shutdown. Hopefully you all enjoy the series. Hopefully I can help you all fly this plane. It definitely looks a bit intimidating first up, but once you learn it, it is a joy to fly. And now let's not waste time here. Let's go straight into the cockpit. Looks so beautiful. First thing you want to do, we are cold and dark by the way, as you can see. Let's go to your ground services page. I got my jetway on my GPU on, and we can open our door as well for the jetways. There we go. Also check your settings too. Make sure all your settings are configured. Like I've put my linker on, so I'm happy with that. So that is good to go. Alright, first thing, overhead panel, get our batteries on. Then external power on. Then galley power on. We can go down here, nav light to on, no smoking to on. If it's nighttime, put on your logo light and your dome lights. Next step, check that your emergency exit is armed. Ours is armed. If it's not, it will be like that. If it is, there will be no yellow warning there. So that is good to go. Next, we can get on our crew supply and our heat systems here. Then we can go even further up, IRS left to nav, right to nav, center to nav, and that can go to the right as well. Cool. And we can go down here, get rid of that guy, get on our radio. Here we go. Now to our FMC. I'm going to go through it without using SimBrief, as I believe if you are on Xbox, you can't use SimBrief. I am on PC, but if you aren't using SimBrief, I'm going to do it manually so everyone can learn this plane. So, firstly, go to the init page. Today we are flying from Toronto, so that's CYYZ, to Montreal, which is CYUL. That goes in the top right. Return. Beautiful. Now, today's cost index will be 35. And today's cruise will be flight level 390. So that can go in here. Easy. Our flight number is Air Transat 7305. Our cruise winds, looking at my SimBrief here, looking at my OFP, but meanwhile we can get our RS aligned like that, done. Our cruise winds are 226 at 69, and that is that page done. Now here's an init B page. So what we can do now is go to our EFB over here. We're going to our weight and balance page, just that on there. Alright. So looking at SimBrief here, our payload will be 22.6. We can adjust them there. And we'll do them. That'll work. Pretty full flight today. Perfect. That'll work. And our fuel today is 8,700. Wow, this thing can take a lot of fuel. Perfect. And that should all be configured. Now, if we press apply, we are now loaded. So now we can go to our FMC. Here's our fuel. So we are, let's look at our live figures now. You can double check, we're on 8. These sliders are pretty tricky, aren't they? We'll just do 9. Cool. So we'll say we have 9 on the fuel. Today's zero fuel weight is 102.7. And our CG is 25.4. And that is the init page done. Next we go to our flight plan page. We can go click on our departure. Today's seed is the Mercury 5. There it is. To Miglo. And we're going to be departing runway 6 right today. And insert that. Now our arrival, let's find you. There you are, arrival star. Taking the Hab 6, Miglo, arriving runway 24 right in Montreal. Now see, beautiful, insert that. So our flight plan is now completed. Next up, takeoff page. We're going to go to our EFB. Alright, so this here is pretty complex. But I've used my meta and I've filled everything in here. So this is the amount of runway length that you can use for takeoff. Obviously dry or wet. This is your heading. I'll just put 60 in. The wind, the ATF outside, and the QNH. And I've got my weight in there from that there, the gross weight, and we press calculate. There are our speeds. So V1 is 135, VR is 135, V2 is 154. Okay, so 135. Get rid of that there. 135. And the V2 will go in the speed box here. So that will go in this. So what we can do is get on these. That was 154, that will go in there. Cool. And that is all good. Now our flight plan is looking fine. And our flex was 57, so our flex is in a bit of a funny spot. If we use other Airbus and Boeing aircraft, we press flex 2 and that goes in there. Cool. And that is all set. So now we're all loaded, we're all configured, we can go overhead again. We can get our seatbelts on. We can get our fuel pumps on as well. All of them on. Now our fuel pumps are on. You can go to an APU master start switch, put that on, APU start. And we'll wait for APU to spool up. And meanwhile, we can see our flight plan has loaded. And also on the ground, this goes to -5. Landing at your minimums for takeoff -5. And today's cruise is 390. To get VNav, we go profile mode and nav mode. The APU is still spooling up. Can we hear it? Alright, that's... Yep, good. It's spooling up. There it is. We can see the little smoke coming from it. Now we can go to our external... Sorry, to our ground services. We can close the door now. With the jetway. Now we can go APU lead to on. We can go beacon light to on as well. Seatbelts, they're already on, my bad. Now we'll wait until we get an avail on the APU. And we're going to close that door. Just didn't close. There's the APU. Available. External power off. There we go. Now we can go EFB. External power. Bye-bye. Now we can say we're ready to get going. Hopefully that's something. But now we're looking all good to go. Lovely. You can check here, AP is running good. That's all good there, all nice. Doors all closed. I'm happy. Now I'm gonna go Pushback with GSX, so I don't think this is gonna work. Oh, hang on, no, it'll work. Alright, we'll use this then, just so we can just use it. Use everything on the aircraft, why not? And now we are ready to go. We're going to go ignition to A. I'll turn off the packs now for engine start. Now runway 6 right. Look at our little map here, that'll be over there. So we'll go left turn. We can start our pushback now as well. So we'll press that. We're going to release our park brake. Let's see. Oh, there's the truck. Lovely. There we go. Here comes the tug. Also make sure your flight director is on. There you go. We can get that on as well. Constraints, why not? Up you on. But we're looking good. We are looking good. Now we're being pushed back. Here we go. Now we go number 2. Press arm on that thing. We can monitor our engine startup procedure. Once it hits 20%, we're going to get in our fuel. So our fuel valve is right there. And we are around 20, so fuel valve on. Here we go. These sounds, oh yes. Now you gotta see where it's taken us. Can we do a alright, so it's just going. Oh okay, oh no. Okay. That's a good start. We can go number 1 to arm. Minus to the N2. And we'll just stop it there. It just doesn't do any crazy stuff. And fuel for number 1. Burn on. So there's a bit of weather around, isn't there? Yeah. A bit of weather around today. That was the bus transfer. Now we can go perhaps 15. So and we'll go that and +15 as well. Lovely. Now overhead panel again. We can go ignition to off. Now we can go APU bleed off. APU's off. Nose light taxi. Remote turn offs are on. Right, now we taxi. And folks, I'll see you all in the next episode for our takeoff and climb tutorial. Hopefully this video worked for you. Catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.